Welcome, 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 everyone. Once again, this is Chef SK. I'm your host, Sean Kelly, and thank you for being with me. Thank you for sharing my first vegan episode. We have a delicious beet burger for you, a little turnip salad that we're doing. We got some friends coming to turn up. Let's get to it. So mise en place, if I ever seen one. We got a ton of ingredients for this beet burger here. But first we're gonna show you our roasted turnip salad. So we have a little bit of regular kale here, a little bit of red apple, and I have some sesame oil down in the pan that I'm gonna be sauteing some of the turnip. So let's get this chopped here. So I wanted to show something a little roasted with something a little fresh. So we have the fresh red apple, the kale there, and then I have my turnips here. I was gonna do this as kind of a take on a potato salad, but I wanted to show a little bit something different, so that's why we got the turnips. Like I said before, we got some sesame oil down in the pan there. All right, let's get our turnips in now. We're also gonna use a little sesame oil for the dressing as well. So you got it sauteing these down, add a little salt and pepper in just a minute. And we'll get going right to our beet burger there. So you might need a pen and paper for this one here, but we have a ton of ingredients, but very important couple things about a beet burger that you have to know. I love setting it up overnight, actually, really gives things time to bind. And then I'm actually gonna be making these beet burgers in the air fryer. It's gonna be about 16, 17 minutes per side. And what that really does is gives you that texture like you're eating some meat. So I'm excited to show you this vegan recipe. I'm not a vegan, but I've tried vegan for 2 months here, 2 months there. So it has really helped me in the kitchen, and now I say my sides taste like main. So let's get going. For some color and a little bit of sweetness, we're gonna go in with just about a cup of beets. And all these ingredients here, I had actually pulsed them all by themselves in a food processor beforehand. So we're gonna go in with a little roasted sunflower seed. I'm gonna go about a half cup of that one there. And I do have some tempeh here, which is fermented soybean. So this adds a nice texture and helps bind everything together. Let's go about a cup of this here. Even the rice, this is long grain brown rice, but I actually put this and made it even smaller in the food processor as well. Go down with about a cup of the black beans there. We're gonna go in with some wet ingredients as well. So I have the shio koji, which is the fermented rice paste here. Go about a tablespoon of this one. It's gonna add that umami, so it's almost like using MSG with no MSG. We're gonna actually make our binder of a flax egg. So instead of just flaxseed with this one, we have a little bit of chia seed in here and a little bit of brown rice flour. And leaving this overnight really helps bind things up. So it's equal parts of your dry ingredient to water. Give this a couple minutes to set up and then we throw it in. We're gonna go in with a little bit of Dijon here. Gonna go in with a little bit of ketchup. That plays really nice with the beets as well. We are gonna go in with a little vegan mayonnaise. This really adds a nice mouthfeel, and you need a little bit of fat, I feel like, in beet burgers to really give it that kind of beefy feel. Just about a tablespoon of the mayo there. We're gonna be folding a little bit of this mayo into the dressing for the turnips as well. All right, so we have a little bit of vegan Worcestershire sauce. Most Worcestershire sauce is not vegan because of the fish sauce or anchovy paste that's in there. So we went with a vegan Worcestershire sauce, just about a teaspoon of that. We're going in back with our flax egg here. We're gonna go a little bit of tamari here. That's the sweeter soy sauce, just about a tablespoon there. And now it's time for our dry ingredients. We did a little spice blend. Instead of a liquid smoke, I went with the smoked paprika on this one, onion, garlic, and we have our salt and pepper as always. You could adapt these any way you want. You can make them spicy. I did have a little chili flake in this originally, but I didn't want a spicy burger, so we are finishing these burgers with a nice little dill relish that we're gonna be doing. A little white onion, nice bun, tomato. Okay, salt and pepper here. And we're just gonna bind these up, set these up. If you don't have overnight to do it, at least give yourself an hour in the fridge for all of this to set up. And now these are gonna seem a little loose initially, but the way you cook it for 15 minutes on each side in the air fryer, honestly gives you a great texture. All right, texture's looking good on this. It's smelling really good. This is what I do with ground meat sometimes. Don't worry, I'm not tasting it. That was my great grandmother. She used to do. But I could smell. I got a nose. I was talking to one of my chef friends, and you know, when you got a nose for food, you know. So this is smelling good. I'm not going to add anything. I think the salt ratio is all right. I'm going to start forming these up. So after all this is mixed up, you want to just rinse your hands here. And it's better when your hands are a little wet, like you're setting up meatballs, so things don't stick. So we're looking for about an inch thick on all these patties. Got a new friend coming today, a friend of a friend. And I actually found out she was vegan, so good thing she didn't come on the lamb episode, come on. All right, so my parsnips are sounding good, looking good back there. I rolled them a few times. I'm gonna get the rest of these burgers set up, and I'm gonna chop my kale and my red apple to finish my salad. Next, we're gonna be mixing you a vegan cheese, almost like a vegan beer cheese. So it's got a little of the shio in there. We're gonna show you our relish, and then we're gonna assemble these burgers. I am just finishing up my apples here. Got a nice sweet Honeycrisp apple. Play nice with the sesame oil as well as the turnips in the back. So we cubed these apples up, make them about the same size as your turnip. And I do not know why every time I say turnip I want to say parsnip, but listen, that's maybe another episode. All right, turnips are down. Just hit it with a little bit of the fresh thyme. Let these cool off, and we're gonna get into mixing our vegan cheese with a little bit of the shio koji and also our dill pickle relish. Cheesy. We'll do a simple vegan cheese for you. It's pretty straightforward. You got your nutritional yeast, the high in B vitamins, and then you got your soaked cashews that we did overnight. I wanted to make this one almost like a pub kind of beer cheese, so I have my favorite shio koji here once again, and this one you just put as much water as you want to be as creamy as you want to do. So let's go in with some of our cashews. I've made aiolis with these on other episodes actually, and super creamy when you soak them overnight. But make sure they go right in your fridge, and they're only gonna last about a day after you soak them. So let's go about half of this blender here with your cashews. You could use a regular traditional miso. Sometimes I will actually add a little bit of a vinegar. Sometimes I'll keep these cashews a little bit thicker, almost make it like almost like a cream cheese type feel. But here we're going really pub cheesy. So let's go in with about quarter cup of the shio there, and we're gonna go in with a bunch of the nutritional yeast. So let's say about a half cup on that. just some water. We're gonna start blending. I have my dill pickles here that we're gonna be setting up for our little mayo kind of relish. And we're gonna finish it with a little chili flake for a hint of heat. All right, cheese is done, setting up a bit, and we're gonna make our dill mayo kind of relish here. There's so many different ways you can make a burger sauce, but with this one I wanted to add a little bit of smokiness with the smoked paprika. We're going in with the vegan mayonnaise, ketchup, and a tiny bit of Dijon salt and pepper as usual. I was actually tried this one with the sour gherkin pickles that I do love, but it didn't really play with the ketchup or the smoked paprika here. So we just went with straightforward dill pickles. I have my turnips pooling in the back there. I'm gonna fold those in with the kale and the red apple into our little salad. Beet Burger's been on for about 20 minutes now. We flipped them at the about 15-minute mark. They're gonna go a full half hour. So they're in the air fryer at about 350. You wanna get a nice crust on the outside, but you also wanna make sure that you're cooking what's inside to really get that mouthfeel how you want it. You can make this spicy. Hot paprika really backs up the smoked paprika really nice. I've done this one also with a horseradish sauce, so all different. We're gonna go pickles right in here. And I'd say it's about 2 to 1 mayo to the ketchup, and then just a tiny, tiny bit of Dijon. You don't want the mustard to overpower these burgers. If you do this with a yellow mustard, that'll be more of a McDonald's feel, but not today. Ketchup. Just about a teaspoon of the Dijon there. About a teaspoon of the smoked paprika. Salt and pepper. So we're just gonna mix this up, and we're gonna put this on the bottom of our burger bun, in between our lettuce and our onions, and I'll show you how to build these beautiful burgers. Well, time to plate up, time to eat. Got two of my friends here, Wardo and Brooke. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, very good. Took a couple wrong turns on the way, but it's okay.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Good and good. Thanks for being on my vegan episode, actually, as well. Yeah, we got.
I'm so excited to try this.
It's gonna be good. Beet Burger. We did a homemade cheese here. We did a little relish with some smoked paprika, some dill pickle, some fresh kale. You got your tomatoes, and we're gonna do it up for you.
Yeah.
These are finishing up in the back here. Air fryer. We do 15 minutes on each side with the Beet Burgers, but they got plethora of things in them. So yeah. All right, we're gonna.
Smells great.
Yeah, thank you. So I was gonna kind of go in with a little kind of like potato salad feel, but I actually roasted off these turnips first.
Wow.
We let these cool. We got the fresh apple here, just a little kale for color. But kind of like a slaw dressing, but it does have sesame oil in it as well, so it kind of throws you for a loop.
That's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, it's good. It's like how you see at like a salad bar, they'll have like roasted butternut squash and some Brussels and stuff, but these look like potatoes, so I wanted to show you. Yeah.
Where did this come from?
Where's it come from?
Yeah, something made up?
This area. This from the heart. No, but honestly, and that's how I said, even on my previous episodes, you know, I really try not to cook from like a region. You know, I don't know where really I came from, but thank you, the stars. And yes, so we have just a tiny bit of Dijon down in here. Yeah, this one mostly mayo. There's gonna be a little white vinegar for a little tang as well.
So colorful.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Look like one of them, one of those acai bowls, right? We're just gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like this. And how you gonna do it?
Think about it.
Just a little bit there. Wow. Sesame oil. Toasted sesame oil, so you don't need too much because it is pungent. Oh, we did a cocktail on my cocktail episode with the Rockies liqueur, and he floated some sesame oil in there with charcoal. It was
Wow.
It was a wild episode. I hope you all saw that
That
one.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, it is. Salt and pepper down on here.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be nice.
Look at that.
it's gonna be nice.
That looks great.
That's really good,
I'm
yeah.
gonna suck up all that goods. Probably a little salt and pepper when we plate, but nice little salad to go with the burger.
That's the best looking salad I've ever seen.
Right? And the fresh thyme gets hidden in the kale, so nice little herbaceous.
The more you mix it, the more the smells are just.
Yeah, the aromas
Yeah.
coming off of that are
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs it too. And the kale is cut up so small that you don't really have to massage it in, but usually with the kale you gotta massage.
Gotcha. Noted.
Noted.
Massage your kale.
With kind of like a potato bun, I would say, but didn't go with the potato because obviously butter with the, so we're on our vegan episode, so yeah, let's get these going. We're gonna
Those
put
buns.
it's all about stacking.
Now, what was this again?
This here is kind of like a burger, little relish. So it's
Okay.
got mayo, a little bit of Dijon. I went with smoked paprika and dill pickle. A little bit of
Nice.
ketchup. A little bit of ketchup.
Wow. That's very
Yeah,
creative.
so this is how we gonna build.
Oh, nice. It's a whole platform right here. Foundation.
Nice foundation.
Yeah, that's right. I actually, when I used to serve pulled pork, pulled chicken, I actually used to put my slaw on the bottom. So the first thing you would get was that red slaw, and then you'd get the meat, you know, so it was like fresh. But yeah, so we're gonna go with the relish down here first. Let's put our burgers down.
Dang, that looks great.
Burgers.
Beautiful, thanks.
Wow,
It's beautiful.
would you look at
Thanks,
that?
come on now. Yeah, and at the end, we just put a little bit of vegan butter on the top just to give it a little bit of a glisten and let some of that fat sink in there.
Okay. Wow, that looks amazing.
Okay, so next goes down our, this is a vegan cheese that I made. It's actually, yeah, it's just,
Wow, you made that.
yeah, there's nothing really to it, but it's not just cashews. So it is cashews that I soaked overnight,
Okay.
but then I added a little bit of shio koji, which is a fermented rice paste. So I kind of made it
Wow.
come out like a beer cheese almost.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a little funk to it.
Dang, talk about creative. It's
Yeah.
so creamy looking. That's
Yeah, you'll
awesome.
see this on, you know, vegan parms and
Wow.
you know, all different pizzas, stuff like
The
that.
consistency.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna go down with white onion.
Love me
Getting the
some-
stacker here,
That's
see?
it.
Yeah.
It's the stacker, and he's just a big onion.
Couple of big guys.
All
Wow.
right. And then we're gonna go nice tomato. I always salt and pepper my tomatoes because you should.
Agreed.
Yeah, for real, right?
Honestly, there's no
I could eat the tomato just with
Yeah,
salt
just
and
salt
pepper.
and tomato. Yeah, it's like one of the best.
Beautiful.
Good. And then we're gonna go.
Rolling up the sleeve.
Oh yeah, I
That's
gotta
it.
hit it. I gotta really go in for it. You know?
We're gonna go a tiny bit little relish so we can
Got it.
stick our we could stick our kale down.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. I'm so excited to try this.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to incorporate the pickles in the in this little
So
dressing.
Wow, that's a good point.
Right.
Wow.
And what I like to do with all my lettuce, even when I'm plating at the restaurant I work at, I like to squeeze all my lettuce because you put it in the middle and then it's all gonna want to fall anyway. So.
Right.
It's smart.
So you squeeze it, then it just slowly.
My lettuce
Yeah,
always
always
falls
do.
off my burgers, yeah.
Oh yeah, we throw so much arugula on some of these sandwiches that we do that it's just like all over. So I go small.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Little something to hang on there. Ta-da! I'm gonna get you some
Wow.
of. Yeah, it looks fun, right? I'm gonna get you a tiny bit
Incredible.
of our turnip salad. That looks good.
This
good.
is probably the best thing I've ever seen.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's definitely something that looks. That smell coming off of that is amazing.
I appreciate
Yes.
it.
That smells super fresh. I'm
I
not
try
gonna
to throw some tricks, some turns in
Wow.
there, you know.
I feel like I want to make this for my grandma.
Listen, show her the way.
lie. This is the way. That's actually good. Oh, wow, look at the apple.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Dang.
Actually does look nice. I was gonna use an iceberg lettuce on here.
Yeah.
My iceberg lettuce went bad. But it looks nice how it ties it in with the
Yeah.
burger and the
Yeah, it definitely does the thing.
yeah,
It
why not?
definitely does.
Full circle.
That's
Yep.
it.
Look Look at that.
Looks fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, really nice.
I can't wait.
Is this even real?
It's a real thing. It's real deal.
You know, sometimes it looks so good. You're like, is this even real? It's real. That's awesome.
Yeah, so please let me know. I mean, it's something you really work on when you veggie burgers. You know, you try to get the texture down. We made a flax egg in there, so we it's a little bit of chia seed and flax seed to kind of bind things up. So
Oh wow.
there's you.
Wow.
There's
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, and listen, big bites. We got more napkins. You don't
Okay.
worry about a thing.
I want to try this.
I'm gonna dig into some of this apple.
Yeah.
Kale,
Get a little bit of
get
everything.
a little bit of everything on here. Like some-
Pretty cool, right?
Wow.
What we think, bud?
Dang.
Alright, that's actually good.
So
Yeah.
flavorful.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's so flavorful.
Try a little bit myself. But it's fun when you do something fresh and then something.
Wow. Yeah.
The spice on the apple is amazing.
Oh, it totally works.
Yeah.
Oh, totally
That works. That works.
Yeah.
I know, the vinegar a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like the more I chew, the more the flavors are coming
What was
together,
it?
you know?
Turnips. Turnip.
Wow.
Turnip. I know. But yeah, and then what I use, Honeycrisp apple, so nice and sweet with the apple. Yep.
Wow.
No.
With that burger there, you have to let them set up overnight. If you don't have overnight, do it for about an hour or so, but you really need it to bind up, so. Oh, squeeze that jam down, get crazy, man. That's you right there.
This is amazing. This is genius.
Ooh, I like
honestly.
that.
This one.
That's it. That's a bite right there. Look at the man.
Go for it.
It's a good bite right here.
That's it right there.
The hair is in the
Bop,
way,
bop,
you know?
bop. That's what I know the problem. Boom.
Good stuff, right?
Boom. I need to get somebody that holds my
Speechless.
hair out of the way.
So we're gonna push it down.
Little bit, little bit. Yeah, fun
We're about to
stuff.
get messy.
Get it, girl? It's a little too much onion?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you good? I appreciate you two being here.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff.
I think the crisp on the burger really like highlights the softness of the bun.
Yeah.
With the onion and the tomato.
It helps it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I've had like 6 veggie burgers in my life. On point.
Yeah?
Yeah,
point.
this
I
one's on
appreciate it.
point.
On point.
Thank
It
On
really
point.
is.
I'm not even gonna lie to
I'm
you.
so
There are
impressed.
so many ingredients in this thing. It's got Worcestershire, tamari,
It does?
Dijon.
Wow.
Oh my god, a bazillion things.
That's
There's
why it's so flavorful.
tempeh and all the things. So
Really?
It's, yeah. Because to bind it all up and get a nice texture, I use sunflower seeds, tempeh, brown rice, black beans. So yeah, it gets
Oh, no,
it.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, really
And
cool.
I can't get enough of the salad around here. It's
Wow.
Why not?
These
And the
flavors
kale's
are
okay on the
really
burger?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good.
Absolutely.
Good, good,
The
good.
flavors
Burger.
just, they're like exploding in my mouth.
That's awesome. I mean, all that talk, I guess it's lunchtime for me too, so I'm gonna get one of my burgers for myself here. You guys keep
Yeah.
working, enjoy,
I'm gonna be
and let
done
me know
with
if you
this.
need anything.
Yeah.
amazing, man.
I'm gonna be
Good,
done with
good.
this before you make your burger.
So done and done on those hefty Beet Burgers. I want to thank Brooke and Wardo for being with me. I want to thank you for tuning in. And until next time, everybody, stay blessed.